She said that was her first time. Do you guys believe her? I don't even know if I believe her. So we're going to get set up a little bit right now. So how many people here right now are mindful of how much waste they produce? You are mindful? Folks are mindful about that? So a challenge that I want you to take tonight away is if you have trash that you throw away every day or whatever, I want you to be mindful of how much trash you throw out this week. Get a baseline. See how many trash bags you throw out. Next week, throw out less. Can everybody try and do that this week? Inshallah. Okay, good. That's one takeaway for this evening. Inshallah. That's important. Another thing that's important to note as we get through this night. How many people here actually recycle? I don't believe y'all. You probably say, okay. How many people here ride their bike or walk sometimes when he? All right. We got the greenies up in here. So one thing you can do, because you live in this car culture place, you don't have to not drive, just drive less. One simple thing you could do is if you can bundle trips together. So if you're running errands, call your friends and get them to run errands with you. Does that make sense? Another simple thing. I'm going to give you all tips. You guys mind tips all night? You guys like these tips? You don't mind it? Okay, cool. Another simple thing, you don't have to wash your clothes in hot water. I know y'all are obsessed with it. I know you're like, what? My whites aren't going to get white. No, they actually will. They'll be perfectly fine. So wash your clothes in cold water. Like I said before about coal, 50% of electricity in the United States comes from coal. We need to find out right now, after you leave here today, find out how much of your electricity comes from renewable resources. Look on your bill. Figure it out. Because one of the things that people don't realize is that we define and determine the market. If consumers are like, we don't want this, then the people who produce it will have to change what they do. Does that make sense, everybody? We have a lot more power than we think we do. See, someone's clapping. Now you're supposed to all start clapping. That's how it works. Y'all ready? So check it out. The band that's behind us, Zzaje, they are going to rock it tonight. They're like ridiculous, okay? And this is a special treat for y'all. They're around the Chicago area. They've performed with many, many, many people. So this is actually something really special. So I want you to make sure that when they get on right now, they're about to take it over for a little second and do their thing. Give them a very warm, resounding round of applause like it's Eid, please. That's not good enough. There we go. Come on. Zzaje, ladies and gentlemen, Zzaje.
How you guys doing this evening? All right, I need everybody to say Zzaje on 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Zzaje. Okay, that's the name of the band, Zzaje, here from Chicago. The last tune we did was Red Clay, it's a jazz standard. Now this song right here we're about to do is one of our Zzaje originals. You can hear us on 87.7 on the Smooth Jazz Station. And this one's called A Dungeon. give it up for Dylan Jones on the guitar. On the keys, we have Mr. Mike Gallagher. On the bass, Mr. Fuma Marshall Knights. The man holding the beat together for the band, give it up for Brandon Collins. With the beautiful sound of the soprano sax and the tenor, Mr. Fair White. The head trumpet man of the hour, Mr. James Sanders. On the flugelhorn, Mr. Bernie Brown. Myself on the alto saxophone, Marcel Jean. And all together we make up Zzaje. Thank you very much, and hopefully you loved us. We have CDs for sale in the back, and you can check us out at www.zzaje.net. Jazz backwards, Z-Z-A-J-E. Thank you very much. Have a blessed night.
Give it up, y'all. Give it up for Zzaje, y'all. Give it up. Listen, honestly, I'll say this. That was a real treat, wasn't it? That was extra special. So give them another round of applause, y'all. They were playing some jazz standards, and if you were in the know, you were like, word? They did that? That's what's up. So thanks a lot, brothers. So check it out. We're gonna have a poetess come up in a second. But I want to, for the audience, the proper, like if you were going to go see a scholar and you're going to learn from a particular scholar, please, remember that etiquette. And you don't have to be completely quiet, but please, when the artists are performing, please, give them the respect that is due. Can we do that? Can we try and do that? All right, inshallah. Okay, good. So, I talked a little bit about energy before. I want to talk about water real quick, because who uses more water than Muslims? I mean, seriously, besides plants. That's a great point. I want to just say something. 1 billion people in the world don't have fresh, clean water right now. 1 billion people in the world don't have access to fresh, clean water right now. If we're trying to do things better than they've ever been done before, we have a lot of work to do. How many students are in here right now? Raise your hand if you're a student. I want some student in this room to figure out how to solve this crisis. Now, another note for all the Muslims, next time you're asked about terrorism, just talk about water. It's a much easier conversation. So I want to thank the Doris Duke Foundation for Islamic Art for their generous support. So please give them a round of applause for helping make this happen. This event is streaming live on imancentral.org/live. You can also tweet about it, and the hashtags are #CommunityCafe. It's all one word. So I hope to see some tweets. My tweet is Ibrahim Salih, one word.